kind of looking out at our picture here, it appears that we're going to have a great crowd here for Kids Day.
I think so.
Brought to us by KOB TV4, and our Dawn Patrol team is actually standing up their balloons.
I was they're already getting the show underway. They are sponsored by Route 66 Casino and Hotel, and they are they're already getting their show underway by standing all their balloons up. They are lined up there. Looks like they're ready to go this morning.
And I did hear that the intent is for them to actually lift off and fly this morning.
Well, that's promising then, because that would bode well for later this morning. I know, again, last night on KOB they mentioned it, and I checked our the weather reports that you and I get sent each morning as an update to the pilots. And wind is certainly not going to be an issue today. The wind is very light. You had to go up over 4,000 feet AGL before you got anything even nearing 10 miles per hour.
You had to go to over 1,000 feet to get to one.
That's true. Yeah,
so
that's true.
Yeah. In fact, there was a conversation about, okay, if the Dawn Patrol lifts off here, can they come back and land on the field? Because they're not going to move away very fast.
They're not going anywhere.
And the answer was no, because we've got all these other balloons to stand up here. So they're going to have to climb to some level to be able to kind of move on out so that we can get the rest of the activities launched and
you really couldn't,
this morning.
One, they have to fly through sunrise, and at sunrise is when we launch the balloons of the day and get the first of the mass ascension, or this morning's ascension, underway. And today, of course, includes all of the special shapes, which in many cases are much larger balloons than just the round balloons. And with the crowd, the field is going to be quite a congested area.
Yeah, look at the crowd around our Dawn Patrol.
Yeah, quite a few people out here this morning. So the field will be quite congested at that hour. It's not like at the end of competition, which is 9:30 to 10 o'clock in the morning, when we can kind of flag off the south end of the field here and allow the competitors, once they've crossed the target zone, to go ahead and land on the field if they'd like. But for Dawn Patrol, that would be pretty tricky to get them back on the field. So as Art was saying, they're going to have to climb and gain a little bit of altitude and find some speed and a direction off the field at some point in order to get out to some potential landing zones for them.
We do have our camera out at Pilots Briefing, which got underway about 8 minutes or so ago, and we plan to go out there and pick up the weather part of the Pilots Briefing.
Okay.
The weather part of the briefing this year got moved a little bit later into briefing because they're bringing out honorary balloon meisters.
Yeah.
Balloon meisters who have had that role in years previous. So they're reintroducing them to the pilots, or introducing them to some of the newer pilots, and letting them say a few words, kind of reminiscing about some of the things that they did when they were
here in charge in Balloon Meister. Yeah, so there are a lot of things that we're doing in recognition of this being our 50th year, and doing some retro things. They had the zoo party yesterday, which hadn't been done in quite a few years.
Right.
And they kind of brought that back as as kind of a nod to yesteryear, if you will. Many things like that. We've talked about the pilots here that are representing the original 13. We've talked about the Fiesta Gold balloon that debuted here last year that has images of the original 13 balloons on them, and on and on. So there's a lot of nods, if you will, to history, homages to our early beginnings, and the folks who made that happen. That includes those balloon meisters through the years.
There is one thing we haven't talked about that we brought back for this year, and
Seriously?
that is balloon mail.
I didn't know they had done that.
Yes, we brought balloon mail back. Balloon mail dates way back into
actually into the French Revolution, as I recall.
Yeah, and they were trying to get messages out. They put them in a balloon.
The besieged city. They put them in a balloon and flew them
and away they went. Yeah. And for many years, we had a balloon mail tent here. You could go over and purchase some stationery and basically write your letter and address it. We would fly it in a balloon. The pilot would document that he flew it in what balloon on what day.
Yep.
And then it would get mailed on.
It gets postmarked and mailed on to whoever it was addressed to. Yeah.
So we brought that back. There is no balloon mail tent. You have to go to the official merchandise tents and purchase your balloon mail stationery, which comes with a balloon mail pin, by the way.
Oh.
Don't mail the pin.
No.
Keep the pin, mail the other things.
Yeah.
You laugh, but I can't tell you how much that has been happening.
I'm sure that's the case.
And then then once you fill all that out, address it, all that stuff, bring it back to where you bought it, we'll give it to a pilot who will fly it, document it, just as we talked about doing. Bring it back, we'll put a postage stamp on it, put a special Balloon Fiesta cancellation over that stamp,
Right.
and give it to the post office for delivery to its intended.
Awesome. Awesome.
So it has been very popular. We originally, it was very popular when we first put it out earlier in the before Fiesta. So popular we had to actually make some more. But so I hope that there's still some of that left as well.
Yeah, because a lot of the merchandise is selling out. We're late in the week now. We're beyond the halfway point. As I was telling John Davis when I saw him downstairs this morning, we're on the home stretch, working toward the closing of this event. So if you haven't got the merchandise you want yet, now is a good time to be doing so. And some of it may no longer be available. Another thing, it occurred to me yesterday. I was sitting in the hotel and had to call somebody, and I reached in my pocket, pulled out my cell phone, and I thought last week, well, not last week, 2 weeks ago when I was over in England, the hotels there didn't even have phones in the room anymore. You know, used to have a telephone, so, and if you called the front desk, you had to use your cell phone to call the front desk. Well, my hotel here still has phones, but I never use it, and I remembered, and you and I were having a conversation about some of the stuff in the museum from yesteryear, from past fiestas. I still have at home a set. There was a time, folks, before cell phones, when making a long distance call from Albuquerque, for example, to me to call back home, was quite a chore. And you had to have a card that your phone company provided, or you had a code or whatever. Well, 1 year, and I think 1 year only, Fiesta created a set of phone cards.
I do remember that.
That had images of the mass ascensions, the balloon glow, all of that sort of stuff. Each one was a different image, and they came in a very nice little velveteen, jewelry presentation type box. Yeah. I still have the complete set.
Oh wow!
And each of them, on each photo, there was typically one balloon that was kind of the premier balloon on that one.
Sure.
I have the matching pin from each balloon that matches their card. I have the pin stuck through the card, and a couple of the cards are not even used. But I have that full set in the little black boxes with the gold Fiesta logo from that year. And I thought, how far have we come that we no longer have to have phone cards or you pick up and ask for an operator to make a long distance call.
Right.
Yeah, you just reach in your pocket, use your cell phone. It's so simple. But that's something that's, maybe I should give that back to Fiesta and they can put it to use at a museum or something somewhere. Cause I don't know how many of those sets are out there.
Yeah.
And to have them all still in their boxes. The phone cards are definitely a bit retro.
Yeah, now phone cards are those little things we call SIM cards.
Exactly.
And now we're even moving away from those already.
Now, my iPhone can use either a physical SIM card, also has an eSIM, which means it's electronic inside the phone.
There you go. Hey, we want to clarify, we were talking about trucks on the field and all that kind of stuff. We want to clarify, trucks can be on the field. We've asked our competitive pilots to keep their trucks on the asphalt.
Because they're driving out.
They're going to drive out,
so there's no reason to park on the grass.
Those that are going to launch from here, you're perfectly fine to be on the grass. Someone, I think, misheard us as we were talking about that earlier. So we just wanted to clarify that for folks.
Well, far be it that we would have misspoken.
No,
we know that.
But people mishear.
Absolutely.
Hey, one of the other things, speaking of things that have been brought back or that we're doing in cooperation and connection with the 50th Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta, is our Heritage Committee, and more specifically a group of 4, have put together 50 Years of Magic, a very nice coffee table book that is available for sale.
Yep.
And the authors of that book will be over at the South Merchandise tent this morning. And they'll be doing a book signing over there. So you can go over and grab that book and actually get it signed by the 4 authors. I think all 4 are going to be over there this morning. They will also be back on Saturday to do that if you don't get it done today. But,
well, if I had known, I would have brought my books with me, because as editor of Ballooning Journal, I was given a copy of the book for review, obviously.
Review copies.
And
promotional copies.
Promotional copies. The Fiesta,
freebies.
Also freebies. Yep. I said I was given a copy. I made no bones about I bought it. Unlike the Easy Up, which I haven't been given, but we won't go there.
I double-checked your contract. It's not in there.
I knew there was a problem with that contract. I need to rework that next year. It's time to renegotiate anyway after 33 years. But Yeah, but my book isn't. Well, maybe it is signed. I'll have to go back and check when I get home. But I'm sure it's not signed by all 4 authors. But it is a great book. It's a gorgeous coffee table book if you're a balloon fan. Something you should definitely think about adding to your library. There's also a new children's book out about Balloon Fiesta.
The best day
Best
ever.
day ever. And I was given a freebie, a comp, you know.
Promotional review copy.
A promotional review copy, absolutely, of that as well. So I have that in my library.
All righty.
Yeah, so let's move on to something more important.
Check those out again. The book's available at the North and South Merchandise Tent. The signing is taking place at the South, Merchandise
Tent. And it is a great book. I encourage, if you don't have it and you have a nice library, it's a great book to leave out on the coffee table and look back at Fiesta. And you know, it kind of has chapters about each of the different events that we fly, with some background and some photos from both current and past years.
I was just going to say, you know, while we've kind of billed it and marketed it as a nice coffee table book, one that you would just flip through the pictures, there are articles or stories that accompany the book, and some of the folks that have had the book for a while since it first came out, while they love the pictures, they say the articles are even better. So it's something, certainly something to get it for both.
Absolutely, and there's a great deal of historical information in the book. It was well done by all 4 of the authors who put it together. We call it a coffee table book because it's of that size, and it has very nice pictures, and it's the type of book you wouldn't necessarily want to put in a bookshelf and leave it sitting there. You'd like to leave it sitting out so that people who are visiting can have a look at it and flip through the pages. But if you're interested in the history of Fiesta, there is a great deal of information in the book, as well as just nice pictures.
Looks like we're launching. Actually launching our Dawn Patrol team this morning.
Is that Tim Taylor there in his Stars and Stripes?
It is. It is.
Look at the crowd.
On weekend mornings and excuse me, on Mass Ascension mornings, so Wednesday and weekends, we do a full show where we talk to them and we coordinate that, play a little music underneath it. This being a Thursday, the idea they just set the balloons up and do their kind of own thing out there, and we just kind of talk about it as it happens.
Yeah, well, we weren't able to do the show yesterday anyway because of the rain, so maybe today's kind of a makeup as well.
So while our Dawn Patrol appears to be getting ready to launch out there, we have gotten to the weather portion of Pilot's Briefing. So let's check in and see what the pilots are hearing about weather this morning.
4,000 feet and a wind out of the east at 080 at 11 knots. And we'll talk more about that here in a second. Double Eagle is 50 degrees, dew point of also 50, relative humidity 100%. Barometric pressure is on the rise at 30.35 inches of mercury. They have a wind out of the north, 010 knots, and a broken ceiling at 4,200 feet. So in the TAFs, the new TAFs came out just a little bit ago, and they kind of outlined a more optimistic picture than what the overnight TAFs were kind of suggesting. What they're saying for Albuquerque Sunport is a 090 wind at 14 knots, visibility greater than 6 miles, overcast ceiling at 5,000 feet. And then at Double Eagle, a 020 at 6 knots. And they're both valid through noon today. Visibility greater than 6 miles and overcast at 4,000 feet. So the prevailing flow, as you can see here on the map, we've got this low pressure that was basically camped right out over Albuquerque yesterday. It has retrograded back to the west and is now located along the Arizona-New Mexico border. And you can see that pretty well right in this mid-level chart right here. You can see that counterclockwise circulation right here. And so what that does with the high pressure that's built into the central portion of the U.S., it's basically pushed us into easterly winds from the east going to the west. So the winds are coming from the mountain, but we're behind the mountain. So that's a good thing for us in the fact that we're shielded. And so when you're looking at the low-level winds right here around Balloon Fiesta Park, it's like if you dropped a rock in the stream and then tried to predict what's going to happen immediately behind the rock. So really, I'm expecting light and variable winds, and we can start to see the Dawn Patrol kind of illustrating that fact. And that's what I expect in the near surface layer. I think in the lowest levels, we're probably going to have maybe a little bit of drainage, but it's going to be very muted by the fact that we've got all this cloud cover associated with the low pressure system here. So I don't think it's going to be overly strong, but if you were to find a north wind, it would be in the near surface layer. But I think in that lowest 1,500 feet, we're going to generally be looking at variable winds. In terms of what we're seeing with the radar, you can see that there's a downward trend in shower activity. I wouldn't be surprised if there's an isolated shower that we have to kind of keep our eye on, but for the most part, I think it's looking fairly good. I think the favorite area for showers today, later on today especially, is going to be south of I-40. So that we're going to have to keep our eye down there. With this cloud cover, we still could get a little bit unstable, but I don't think it will be as unstable as what we may have seen earlier in the week. And so we may have an isolated thunderstorm or two, but in general, just more shower activity developing, and they'll become more numerous as the day goes on as well. But again, that favorite area is down to the south. So here's what the satellite image looks like, and you can see that we've got that easterly push, or easterly wind pushing the clouds to the west. So up here you can see that those clouds starting to migrate back to the west. With the low pressure system somewhere located around where my cursor is at here, you can see that counterclockwise circulation, and then once you get down into northern Mexico, things are flowing from west to east. Okay, so on the DTEC system itself, it's showing that very, very light winds in the near surface layer, and they're very variable. That was interesting. All right, so in general, like I said, I think you're going to see a light north wind in that near surface layer, and then it's going to be, once you get about, let's say, 500 to 1,000 feet in the atmosphere, it's just going to be all sorts of fun in the fact that you're going to find different layers taking you different directions, and it may be somewhat inconsistent, as you can see in the profiler data here. So for competitors this morning, I would encourage you to use the latest DTEC information to try to plan your flight. In addition, once you get aloft, I think that there's going to be a more consistent east to west push, and that's where it's not blocked from the mountain anymore, and we're getting that prevailing flow from the east to the west. With that said, down towards Albuquerque Sunport, we saw that the winds were stronger down there, and they're also forecast to be stronger down there. That's because of the gap in the mountains down there that the flow is able to get through. So if you are flying south this morning, I would recommend not going south of I-40. If you get south of I-40, surface winds will probably pick up out of the east, and it may not be as advantageous for you as if you were to stay closer up to the park up here. Speaking of landings, some recommendations from some local pilots. What they recommended with the wet conditions that we've seen over the last 48 hours. By the way, yesterday we saw about another ½ an inch here at Balloon Fiesta Park itself. So over the last 48 hours, we've had around an inch. Is that you're going to see the wettest conditions here in the river valley itself, and the drier conditions either to the east of the park up towards the foothills. Anywhere east of the park, though, is generally good, or way out on the West Mesa. So if you get up high and you're not in the clouds, if you get up high and take that east to west and you get out on the West Mesa there, it also drains off a bit better there. Okay, so that's the general pattern here this morning. When we were running the pieballs and the drone winds as well, we were seeing very, very similar conditions to what the DTEC system was showing. Very, very light winds in the low levels, and I do not anticipate those picking up today, especially with that higher level cloud cover that we're going to have throughout the day today. Okay, so here's the drone winds. As you can see, that everything was under 5 miles an hour, but when we ran it, we were seeing a north wind in the near surface layer. It looks like that may be even lighter now than what we were seeing before. And finally, here is the latest pieball information. When we were running the pieball, we did not see there was a west to east push for a little while in the profiler information. When we ran the pieball, we did not necessarily get that. So that's kind of what that is. But it's again very, very light winds until you get to about 5,000 feet, and then you get that easterly push taking you back to the west. Okay, with that, we have Logan Macon this morning helping us with the weather pieball. Do I have a launch director in the area to give Logan permission to launch? Nice job.
Yo, what's up? How y'all doing? Yeah, balloon. Gotta move this over. So, how y'all doing today? How was y'all's day?
So you just heard the weather portion of our pilot's briefing this morning from Brad Tiemeyer out there. And he talked about that there's a little bit of at the surface
I'm
kind
gonna
of
go
going
ahead
to
and,
the east when you went up. It
I'm
went
gonna
to the
I'm gonna
west.
take off last.
We're looking at the Dawn
that's
Patrol
okay.
show, and that is exactly what happened.
Yeah.
They're all up high
guess I'll
enough
let
now
y'all
that they're
two
moving
decide
to the west. But while he was talking,
who wants to
only
go
half were
first or
moving that
whatever.
high. The other half were still low.
Those down low were going over toward Main Street. By the time they got across the field, east or west-east, and so almost we have an east-west box. It would
I didn't
appear.
realize how loud it was. I had my volume halfway down on my shit. Hold on.
Did go east, headed toward Main Street. As they got over Main Street, climbed
How's
Gainesville altitude.
that?
Now they're heading straight out west toward the river, which is
Alright.
exactly what he was just saying.
So,
Pilots probably want to do because the driest landing zones are out in the West Mesa. So you're going to want to go up and get.
Yeah, I'm turning it down, brother. I didn't realize I was trying to work with some music, and I don't like to have it blaring when I make
You
it.
don't even have to go that high, though.
Yeah,
then,
these
you know.
pilots, the Dawn Patrol is certainly not that high, and they're getting a very definite flow to the west.
And look at the red, white, blue one. You can't see that on probably as well. But he's much lower than the others, and he's not going to the west.
All right, so, anyways, I'm gonna
Gonna make for some interesting.
I'm gonna take off left behind y'all. So apparently there's a northeast wind.
It would because you also heard
It's very shallow, but upwards it's more of an east. And so if we get more of an east, we'll be kind of going more north of the stadium.
and then come in at low level.
So,
Stay low and come across
and then we can, if we get it just right, we can kind of swing in, kind of.
landing.
Of course, that's the best case scenario.
If that
Swinging through here.
stays in place, and it may
And the
not,
first one, or the one who can land closest to the pole,
the wettest areas of
or even if you like just happen to go over it, you don't have to land. I don't want you to crash your balloon, obviously, but we'll just kind of imagine throwing beanbags or something. So that's where we need to go. And then after that, we got some fields to land in if we don't have enough fuel. If you want to do a little splash and dash, there's an airport we can land at, maybe.
Ferris wheel round and around over the field here. The other point would be that the fact they might be launching in a wet area is good. That if the balloon gets wet as they're launching, then they're going to come flying in here, and then they're going to fly out west. By that time, it's going to dry out.
All right, so yeah, that's what's going on right now with that. It's a very hazy afternoon, isn't it? Wait, I can't hear them too much.
And so, so hopefully that all stays there, and hopefully we're gonna actually get some sun today, help dry some things out, and maybe that break and the weather was supposed to start better. Maybe that.
Okay, there's nothing at all. I didn't realize how loud that actual game was. I know you're vanished. You're invisible.
But we had a half an inch of rain the 24 hours prior to that. The numbers there, so we're definitely climbing up the ladder. Still a long way to go.
And you're right. Look, that the flow is still there because there's Tim Taylor at the right back over. Again, crossing the field from west to east.
C. White has vanished.
Some stayed high.
He got J.P. February coming. It's not even showing orange. It's showing that balloon. But you're saying you're swapping table out. Usually you have to like when you come into a game or something, you have to literally go out, come in with what you want to come in with, go out and come back in with it again. And usually it changes by then. Microsoft is just weird. Yeah, that's why you have to jump out. So you already came in with that one, so you have to jump out and then jump in again. Usually it'll fix it. So stupid.
And you can wait and leave later in the morning and still get here in time to see all the activities. If you did that on a Saturday morning, especially opening weekend, you'd be sitting in traffic an hour after the balloons had already landed. So this is one of those days when, yeah, you could get up later and still get out.
But I saw some folks saying that they were actually parked in the fourth RV. Yeah, four RV.
And Chips is going to be starting the stream as well here soon. So whenever we all get a chance, we go like and subscribe to his channel. T-White, I don't know if you're doing whatever. I got a phone, I got a laptop, and I got a computer. I can watch all three of us at one time and give us some views. And it'd be cool to kind of get perspective from all three different. But there you go. See what I'm saying? Like Microsoft is so bipolar, bro. It's stupid. It is so stupid, bro. So dull. I learned a lot of this stuff flying with the developers every Friday. So. I guess I'll go ahead and get her going. Good. So, I guess whoever wants to go first, the Star Spangled Banner is going to be sung, and then whoever wants to be first can take off on it. Good. I can try to help you out with that, man. It was complicated at first for me. I'm still learning, obviously. But, alright. Got 13 minutes left. So, we'll start Spangled Banner. You gotta wait for the Star Spangled Banner. Not yet. crashing. That's crazy, dude. That's funny as hell. I literally have it timed for takeoff time.
The answer is no. The airport's pretty far away. We don't.
It's so loud with all the traffic around here. Holy crap.
What we do
I can't even hear my commentary.
for a 4-mile circle around the center of the field here, the FAA issues TFR, or temporary flight restrictions. And within that 4 miles, about 9,600 feet above the difference, 8,000 or 9,000. No other aircraft can be in that circle, that 4-mile circle, without being specifically registered with the a couple of news helicopters. Those are the only aircraft that can be STFR includes drones. Exactly where I was headed. Well, I'm looking. There are a couple of green lights in there, and I think that there it is. Yes, there's a drone that has been authorized by Balloon Fiesta to be in the area to take our pictures. I'm getting reports that there are unauthorized drones flying in our airspace. And just a word to the warning, that is illegal. The authorities will find you. They have drone detection. You know, there's a remote control signal going on. They'll be able to detect that. They will come looking for you.
It's not quite like Liam Neeson, who says, "I will find you, I will kill you."
Well, there's one up there, trust me.
We
I already did a little
kill you. We might kill your drone.
highball test.
We won't kill you, but we will find you.
We'll find and find.
And find. Yes, find. That's right. So it could be a very costly.
Trying to put some air in
5
there.
years before my knees got so bad that I finally retired, so I'm not actively flying, but I do still hold the commercial pilot's license, and I'm sure that you do as well, and you are still actively flying. In fact, you earlier got the
Oh yeah, definitely. Look, I'm a drone pilot myself, and when I got the drone because I wanted to make movies and do side work with it, like the shit that I fucking learned and things that are like, dude, it's strict. Like you break a rule, it ain't no like $2,000. It's like $25,000 and up, and possible jail time. It's no joke.
Was officially certified.
A lot of rules. You have to, before you even put your drone up, you have to get it registered. You got to have a number on the side of it if it's a certain amount of, over a certain amount of ounces, and
when we put
a lot of shit
13
to it.
balloons up, each one of them representing and paying tribute to the original 13 balloons. And what was really fitting that day is most of those balloons taking off from Coronado Center, where the first one took place 50 years ago, landed right here
at the field,
at the balloon field. 50 years later to make that flight. Really nice symbolic transition from 50 years ago to today. That was a really fabulous day.
John Grier, I think he was one who's asking if we were both pilots, also noting that,
here
unauthorized
we go,
drones
guys.
will get you a visit from the
got 8
FAA
minutes.
and probably some of the local law enforcement as well.
Some of our folks are talking about.
See, that's yesterday's feed there that I'm seeing. And I don't see.
tech
So
support
loud down there.
rides again.
Yeah, well, you didn't do anything but look at the screen while I was messing with it.
It's the magic look. It's the magic look. I was doing tech support yesterday.
Make sure you
afternoon.
refill your tanks before you take off.
Our back end processor for all of our merchandise tanks.
Man, we're gonna have to get more people for sure, though.
An upgrade yesterday
I'm
morning.
trying my best to like
That's great.
recruit
with
and
new
promote.
permissions, so we couldn't shut down our registers at the end of the morning yesterday. So I got to troubleshoot all of that yesterday, only to find out that it was just as simple as, okay, you put new permissions in and the default was denied, so I had to just change those.
Now, since you're going to brag about your IT skills, here's a question for you. Sally Mason is asking, is there a link to a list of the vendors? So does that exist on balloonfiesta.com or something like that?
There is. If you were to go on the main page, balloonfiesta.com, and slide over to the merchandise tab, there is, underneath that, there is a link to consumer sales. And usually we have a list there, but I see that we
Turn on my
post
fans.
that list.
Okay.
So that would be where it would be.
If it were there.
If it were there.
But it isn't.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah.
However, I can tell you, thanks to Natalie Barton's comment, that if you're looking for more on the Arizona Two-Bart, I was
All right,
talking
so
about
T-White,
their
you're the
website.
balloon
Their
of the
link is
day.
www.aztubes.
So, Chips, you're not going to be available
Where
tomorrow
there
morning.
is
Am I
a
correct on
link
that?
to all the vendors on balloons and those types of folks.
Yep.
It's on the Balloon Fiesta mobile app. So, if you were to go to
And that's all well and good. I suspect.
but the
that-
list is there too.
Okay, because I think the question's point was someone who's watching who's not here. How can they find who all the vendors are? And
Download the app.
Yeah,
Download the app.
Okay.
You'll also have a list of all the pilots and their pictures of their balloons.
Yeah.
And all kinds of other great stuff there.
All right,
In fact,
copy.
there's even a link there to watch Balloon
Going to be
Fiesta
flying
live.
solo tomorrow morning.
So there's a lot of great information and resources
Flying
on the
solo.
Balloon Fiesta mobile
Like
app,
YOLO.
and even an opportunity for you to win some great prizes as well. Buy tickets, see who our sponsors are. So we have put more of our information in the mobile.
Gustavo, what's up,
Check it
brother?
out.
You
The
joining
Apple
us?
App Store or Google
We about
Play
to take
Store
off here in the
works
next
great on both
couple
Apple
minutes.
and Android phones.
Awesome. So Dawn Patrol looks to pretty much have moved out of the area. They are all off west of the field now. The sky is beginning to lighten. We can see some blue sky above us. There certainly is still clouds. It isn't parked right on top of us, but we're still in that counterclockwise flow
Yeah,
of
we're in
weather.
South Carolina. You can't miss us. Look, we're right here.
See on
Wrong
the
button.
video screen there from our live shot. But there are some significant breaks in the
That's where
clouds,
we at.
and the cloud cover is high enough that it should give us a good flyable ceiling this morning. And yeah, Dawn Patrol now have all worked their way out west of the field. You can see a
I mean,
few
you won't
of
be able
them
to miss
in
us
the
once
sky
you put the
there,
map on it.
on the
We're right
live
here.
screen.
I'm adjusting radios here because we got a lot of official talk going on one radio,
You
and
know,
the
I would
stage
think
is
with
going
all
on the other.
with all the technical gear you've got there, you should be able to just talk to God and get this stuff straightened out.
All right, here we go,
Yeah,
guys. Get
Talk
ready.
to Mother Nature or somebody, because you've got more radios than I think a Radio Shack store has.
Well, I have one radio that I'm talking, monitoring the official traffic. I have another radio with the information to the stage and the national
All right,
anthem. In
T-White.
fact, there they go on us.
Wow.
Here we go.
Sticker Mule is the
Oh,
fastest and
damn
easiest way to
ad,
order
bro. Are
custom
you
stickers.
serious?
It only takes a few seconds.
Since when? Wow, that's life just got joked. You go, T-White. You go, brother.
The Albuquerque Girl Choir performing the national anthem this morning for us. And Sean Askren takes the win of the day. Xfinity Reward, airborne with our color. And so that is basically the signal that our other balloons can start to inflate. So we're actually seeing the fans pushing the Omnion for air temperature into our ride balloons. And this balloon that we're seeing right here on the ground is our hot minute Exxon Mobil balloon. Exxon Mobil powering not only the new Fiesta Ride, but the entire Albuquerque International Fiesta.
We over here, Gustavo. I just hope we can see you, man. I don't know if you really tried to, if we was able to find each other or not. This is so cool, bro. Uh-oh. There goes the magician. Might be hit by a car. Oh, this is so cool. This is so awesome. You still floating over me. I got hit by another top. So we're going that way. So I better get my camera. This way, please.
And then the pilots put the balloon at the altitude that they find a wind that is going in the direction they would like to go in. Sean is keeping the Xfinity balloon pretty low. Our Dawn Patrol balloons went up a few hundred feet, went back to the west, dropped down, went to the east, and basically continued to fly an east-west box.
Well,
Here
hold
you see the
backwards.
Dawn Patrol balloons off in the distance as the Rainbow Riders balloons inflate. And our big Exxon Mobil tent right off the front of our rooftop studio here. We mentioned ExxonMobil.
We're not at the actual airport. We are here. So we're gonna be missing the whole thing. So we're literally over here. Just find us on the. But you're not friends with us, so you can't find us yet. Do you see any other players around you, Gustavo? Like any other name tags besides like the generic, you know, DW, number. Do you see any other names out in the open anywhere around you? Because if not, then the settings are on live players and not all players, and you're gonna have to go swap that to the all player multiplayer.
I haven't missed a single day in 34 years out here. I kind of like
yeah, you'll have to spawn in the air.
I want to hear more about
a 501c3 registered with the state of New Mexico.
It is so foggy up here.
Holy families. We average about 200 a month. We've got an 8,000 square foot warehouse. We solicit donations of gently used beds that are in good condition, and when we have the money, we buy new beds. I think we spent about $85,000, $90,000 on new beds last year. It's all volunteers. It kind of came out of the blue, and it's just a wonderful group of about 75 people that work every day, people in beds, and it's really a cool thing. Our website is bedsforkids.org, and it's kind of a weird spelling. Beds, the numeral 4, and then kids with a Z, so bedsforkids.org. And there you can see.
Yeah, we're totally not going to make the stadium, y'all.
Apply for beds if you
not
know
even fucking
that's
close.
in a needy situation.
That's a wonderful.
We're going to be heading to no man's land, pretty much.
And before we go, I want to add another pin to your.
There was a fucking.
Let Tom get a picture of this.
I wanted to read it upside down and backwards here. It says Balloon Fiesta Live.
Yes.
Got to find a good spot. Right here where one just popped off, I got a brand new one here.
There you go.
You know, when I walk, I jangle like Santa Claus and his reindeer.
What does that all weigh?
About 25 pounds. It hurts. 6 hours on the asphalt is
so
painful,
what's your link, brother?
And I mean
what's your gamer tag?
Because that's what I love about Balloon Fiesta. Everybody turns into a little kid out here. They see these folks inflating and flying, and it's just like Christmas morning. I don't care if you're 6 or 60 or 96. It's magical, and I love it.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Steve. We'll send it back up to the stage.
Thanks, Ruth. Good to see Steve. Of course, he could use his microphone if he would interview you on KOB Channel 4 as well. You guys could do a dueling live shot with the two of you there.
I caught a commercial last night.
No, we're on PC, brother.
Steve's head and his hat,
balloon hat,
are a special shape.
Yeah.
You know, there's a basket that's attached to his chin. So
I think your settings might not be.
Somewhere in all that collection of pins, I know he's got
correct in your pre-opening mods, I'm not mods, options with the weather. If you have on live, like players live, you have to turn it to multiplayers. That's going to prevent you from seeing anybody. What is your gamer tag? I can see if I can add you.
And those are available at the Plano Pin.
How about, let me see if I can do that.
Same place you can get the special shape pins. That's right. So very special pins out there. Seen that, yeah.
Well, cool. So you can go by and support the charity that Steve was just talking about by picking up one of their pins from our good friends Diane and Rick Lee over at Plano Pin Company.
And collect all the special shape pins that are there.
That's right. Yeah.
So Hot Minute, our Exxon Mobil balloon, one of our two Exxon Mobil balloons, getting cold inflated right here in front of us. We'll be putting our balloon camera in that balloon this morning.
Okay. Right, there's
Tristan right there.
There he is.
Yeah.
You find us? You found us? Where we at?
Do you need a loan for your business?
Oh,
well,
no.
if
You
you've
know
been
what?
around for over a year, I'm about to show you.
Blah, blah,
More
yada,
and more of
yada.
this crew is starting to
Ting,
wear the
ting, walla, walla,
cowboy
ding,
hat.
ding.
We used to be able to just say,
Alright, you
oh,
said he
cowboy
found
hat,
us.
that's Tristan, but more and more of his crew is actually starting.
Well, and
Just got to figure out where
in
you
fact,
at.
Some years ago, I don't think he flies here anymore, but our good friend Johnny was the original probably cowboy hat balloon pilot. Johnny is your typical long, tall guy, has a beautiful head of long, shoulder-length hair, and always wore a cowboy hat. When he heard us announce his name, he would, as I've seen Tristan do, take the hat off and wave to the crowd. Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Yo, what's up? He's right above me, y'all. What's up? Welcome, Gustavo. Yeah. Oh, he's in the wind. Make sure you have it weather on live. Weather's live. The weather's always going to be live, and if the winds are too strong, we're not going to fly. We're just going to be real as can be with it. We can always do some other stuff or whatever.
Yeah, the east-west box continues to be up there, but there does seem to be a little bit of push.
Cool, look at
out
that.
to the north in there, so we
Screenshot.
should be able to
No.
get out to the northwest, and we'll possibly see some splash and dashes as well. We should also throw out, we've been kind of pushing it down, kicking the can as it is down the line.
Very
from
nice.
America's Challenge Gas Balloon Event.
Oh, right.
Scheduled the first scheduled to go off Saturday night about 6 o'clock. And it was
Do we have
Sunday,
it
then
company?
It was Monday, and then it was Tuesday, and then it was Wednesday. We joked about it being kind of
Am I just? Did I hear that?
The weather
Or is that just me?
was still here yesterday afternoon. So the official word is there.
Oh, look, there's a Brady W. I told you, look, they're curious. They know we're here. Look at them. I tell you, they go fucking crazy, y'all. I'm telling you, dude, this is funny as hell. It just because it's so rare, and now like we're getting clusters of these balloons flying together. That is so funny, bro. Ain't that some shit?
Here and available day after day after day.
Because they're like, this is not normal. Why are all these balloons flying? Just we on a tour. Come join us. Watch out, y'all. Watch out, T. White. He coming for you now. I was like, I heard a propeller, and I'm like, what the hell? It's a damn helicopter. Oh, I'm so getting recording something right now. Let me turn this shit off.
We've seen Barb in other roles.
Oh, I'm definitely getting this. Watch what I'm gonna do. This is so crazy, bro. That's crazy, son. Like, they are freaking out. Told you, T. White. And it's gonna happen more and more. The more we push out here, the more we make known and recruit people. It's, yeah, dude. Think it's the cops? Nah, man. Somebody should send them a message and tell them to come join us. Well, we finally got Gustavo in here. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Now where Valdez at? I mean, we're gonna be just north of the stadium, yo. Oh well. He's too like crazy. It's funny as hell, bro. So yeah, Gustavo, we fly at the same time, I guess, whatever you're getting at, AM and PM, 12-hour splits. So and we pretty much do like balloon of the day, like the person takes off with the national anthem, but I mean, we can always do your anthem as well, which I don't mind at all. That'd be cool as shit. And yeah, once after we get done with the 50 states, I am going to do something where we can plan some stuff, actual worldwide tour this time. And hopefully we'll have at least 50 to 100 simmers with us by then. So, but yeah, Brazil, we definitely be one of the first places we started out of. Absolutely. I can barely see the football stadium up there. Did y'all experience the balloon sightings? Where is the damn stadium at? I can't see jack shit. Yeah, here it is. Stadium's over here. It's kind of flat. What happened to it? I don't even see this. Bro, what the f... Whee! Completely off. I love how they freak out about the shit. Damn, he like close up on you. Bruh. That's fucking hilarious. So we got some splash and dance opportunities coming up here, y'all. Watch out for a couple of power, tower, cell phone towers. We got a pretty good little shot of some splash and dashers, y'all. That's funny as hell. He's just very flabbergasted. Come join us. Fuck, as long as you don't chop my balloon, I don't really give a shit. This happens more to you now. Juicini, what's up, brother? What's up? Y'all got like y'all got Flight Simulator? Or y'all talking about like real life? The more the merrier. The more the merrier. That's so beautiful, man. That's so beautiful. It's gonna end up becoming the thing. Look, I'm telling you what's gonna happen. We keep going doing this. We're recruiting more people, more balloonists. People gonna see, people gonna talk, and we're starting a movement right now. Okay, we're making history. A lot of people don't understand that. I know it's not a big deal to a lot of people that's outside the box, but like, this is history in the making. It's really starting to like grab attention. Don't hit my balloon, bro. You know, the FAA can get you for that shit. I can't see jack shit really because I got the sun and then nothing but fog and water particles everywhere. Yeah, it's kind of cool though. I just can't see nothing. It's like driving down the interstate, sunrise or sunset, and it's right in your view and ain't nothing you can do about it. Where is this guy at? Don't sneak up on me. I don't like that shit. Where you at? There you are. Same guy, right? Yeah. Great. That motherfucker there. Cutting close. Man, I ain't moving with this shit. Yeah, y'all saw in the comments, Tusini 10 said that he has a Brazilian friends that fly hot air balloons. I don't know if he meant like on here or in real life. Oh, I can see the balloons in the distance. Look at that shit. Mine is yet to pop up yet. This is just your balloon cruise over here, just hanging out. Helicopter, helicopter, high, high, high. Please be careful when you fly by. Just remember, make sure y'all post the pictures on the group pages, people, when you do this. I'm talking about the other people that stalks us when we fly balloons and shit. Well, I can see the distance out there. Holy shit. That's so cool, bro. Thank y'all for joining. Thank y'all for being a part of this, man. Like, I've been asking the universe to bring people that have this unique, rare passion for hot air balloons that not many people seem to have. And, man, y'all just, man, thank y'all. That's all I gotta say, man. I can't say any more than that. Thank you. Like, I appreciate that shit. And see, like, when we do the Albuquerque thing, like, I'm gonna try to get it's gonna be a 9-day event, morning and night. And on the weekends, it's gonna be a nice little long weekend worth. But like during the weekend part, I want to do like, we can maybe do like some air jets, or maybe like have like an air show, or just some other different stuff to kind of add fun, and maybe ask some people that don't fly hot air balloons, but that do like formation stuff on the sim, and then maybe they can come and be part of it. But that'd be pretty cool, man. Like that's my goal, and I know we can do it. Like, just getting y'all joining this is already went beyond my expectations. Because usually someone would do it, and then like for a day or two, then they fall off. I don't hear from them. But nah, I see my balloon tribe starting to come together. Yeah, that's what we are. We're the balloon tribe. Bam. We the BT, y'all. Better watch out. Yeah, we're just gonna miss the stadium. We're going way north. Way north. Oh well. None of us gonna win this one. But here's the thing, look. Unless we're like doing a mass ascension, it's like hare and hound or something, like we should probably do that maybe other, afternoon. When we do the hare and hound, we'll just start from the airport, and my train of thought just went bye-bye. I was talking about something. Ah, shit. Oh, so instead of so for this instance, we have a specific target to go to. Now, just because I'm at a field, and if you feel like that field is not the right spot, feel free to do what they would do in real life. Go find your spot. You know what I'm saying? That's just, because, fuck, look what I did. I sent this, a good 2-3 miles north of our target. So, one of y'all probably would have chose a little bit southern location to take off from, and then y'all would have been right on point. I can see the stadium. We just, we missed it. We missed it. Alright, so I guess we're going to do some splashing dashes. Look at that. But so far I will be flying solo in the morning, which is okay. Let me know if y'all can make it tomorrow night. It does look like some UFO type shit. Not even gonna lie. Look like some UFO type shit right here. The helicopter and all the things. So close. Alright, bet. So tomorrow night we on, me and Joe, Chips, Gustavo, T-White. Y'all in tomorrow night. I think we start in North Carolina Sunday. check my dates. No, yeah, so tomorrow we'll be at Myrtle Beach. Fun. And then we'll be in North Carolina. Wherever T. White suggests, I will change that. Either with Fayetteville or Charlotte or Chapel Hill, whatever. And then we'll be off to Virginia. And then I'll be adding cities to that. Right now we're gonna be trying to do a splash and dash. Splash and dash. Pretty much, we're gonna take our balloons and we're gonna hit the water for a minute, kind of do like a little water skiing, not too long, and then we'll shoot back up out. Maybe try it again, and then we'll probably fly for a couple more and then land. These winds suck down here. Holy crap. Well, if you so, some fly with us, some fly with us, homie. Don't be a part of the tribe. So there's no wind below 1,000 feet. None. So you're gonna have to like go over wherever you need to go over and then drop down, and by the time you get to 1,000 feet, it's gonna just be a dead kill. I mean, we can take, look, let's land and take a refueling break, maybe like 5 minutes or 10 minutes, and let Chips get his streaming stuff situated, and we'll take off from wherever. Yeah, we can do that. Like a little 10-minute intermission. And send me the link on the group chat with your live stream whenever you get it going, Chips. Oh, y'all balloons over there playing a little closey there, huh? Lord have mercy, y'all be careful. I mean, I know they bounce off each other, but I mean, still get hurt, guys. Trust me, I survived 2 crashes in a hot air balloon. Yeah, and I flew total 7 times, and I'll fly again and 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 again. I see like a little patchy field over there on the island, or whatever. Oh shit, there's another balloon. Holy crap, who's that? It's the helicopter guy. Hey, what the fuck? Look at this shit, bro. Bro, what the fuck? Somebody got sent his ass a friend request. Somebody sent him, I don't know how to do it. Somebody sent him a friend request in the message, dude. What the fuck? Hell yeah, dude. Dude, that's wild. That is so wild. Can somebody message him? Or send a friend request so we can all kind of stay in touch? And let him know the weather is live. Unless he's watching. If you're watching, give me a comment in the comments below. Well, this is a new record right now. I'm definitely about to get a video of this shit. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm telling y'all, we are the balloon conspiracy right now in the flight sim. And that hype video has got like 1,000 views already, so badass. That is so badass. I wonder if I can. I'm live streaming. I don't want to do it right now. We can try when we take a break. I do like to be right back, and then we can try to add him as a friend. That's so cool. I'm telling you, boys, it's addictive. Oh, hot damn, I'm over the water. And his username is Brady W. Technically, usually, if you go on the map itself, like the beginning map, you can actually click on it and add them. I'm streaming right now, and I don't want to. Like I said, we can do that here in a minute. Oh, he disappeared. He disappeared. No, he didn't. He's just down there. He did the vanishing act again. All right, let's all land and regroup. No, they got that baseball field over there, guys. Let's go by Clemson. Let's just go by the college. Let's just go start from over there once we land. I brought up my boat crew today, so they're going to be able to do something. Totally not. That's not how that works. I'll sink my balloon real quick. Ooh, that was close, bro. Coming in for a what? A splash or dash. Maybe not. Nah. I'm just gonna land. Well, I am gonna land over the water. I am over the water. Where'd Chips go? wind. Look at that. Okay. Yeah, I know there's no wind at all at the surface level now. Which, I mean, it equals into a very fantastic, great best chance of a safe landing. Now I got winds coming from the west, so. Total overburn. But I don't care, I'm going up 1,000 feet per minute. I'm hung over water right now, and I don't want to be doing this. Hung over. I see you down there. You got a good spot to land down there, Gustavo. But yeah, we're gonna go over there to where the football field at the Clemson College is. We're gonna do another flight before the night's over with, to give Chips a chance to stream and see what, you know, test the technical difficulties of it, or just test it out, like the trial run. I won't say trial, but you know, the testing phase. I mean, it was the airport right there. Whatever y'all want to do, I don't really care. Whatever's easier. Ooh. He dropping down fast. He deflated his balloon. He deflated his balloon hard, son. I'm about to catch this. Wait, where you at? Yeah, he caught it. Good catch. So we have Valdez, we have 6 of us. good stuff went down. Alright. Oh, there's Valdez. Yo, Valdez. Yo. Yo. Oh, good stuff right there below me. Okay. Oh, sweet. This is fucking balloons out the ass right now, dude. It's crazy. More video. Look at that shit, man. That is insane. Look at that, y'all. No, he keeps disappearing. We got to fix the settings. You got to fix your settings, my boy. That's crazy, y'all. Welcome, welcome, Valdez. We missed you, my boy. Alright, I'm about to come down for a landing. Like, really quick. Just a heads up. I think I'm about to bottleneck this thing. Bottleneck. Very dangerous. Very dangerous. Man, I fall quick. I'm trying to get on this land. Fucking lovely, man. Look at this shit, dude. That's crazy. That's fucking awesome. Bro, we're making a movement here, guys. And look at the shadows on the water. Yes, there is a slight west turn, and once you get like literally sea level. It's slow, but it's gonna get you from that water. Bottlenecking the dangerous on the hotter balloon. Splash and dash. Alright, Valdez. He just did a splash and dash. Oh, I'm getting a whole different wind now. I'm getting pushed out away from where I was going. Hell yeah, man. This is awesome. Y'all are freaking awesome, dude. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Oh, that's definitely a shot, too. That's thumbnail. Nope, I'm going down these fields. That power lines down here? Or that's just, yeah, shit. There's power towers down here. Very small ones, just be careful. You bottleneck, didn't you? Didn't you, sir? Damn. Are you alright? Alright, call 911. We have a balloon crash. Land where you can, my boy. Land where you can. We're all not going up at the same spot. You alright there, T-White? Can't bottleneck, bro. You gotta be careful doing that shit. Power lines. That dude said, yeah. That dude said, plow. You don't have a passenger, do you? Because if so, then you're about to get sued. Unless you got to sign a waiver. This damn thing gonna put me right over a power line. Somebody's gamer tag says my name, Jeff. That's fucking original. It's funny as shit. Alright, so I got no wind, so I'm dropping. I'm clear from the power lines. I'm dropping down. And I'm gonna go reset up at the. I guess we'll do it at the airport and make it easier for everybody. I keep hearing a jet. No, we're not trying to play in the street right now. I'm just stuck over trees right now. Look at the balloon, y'all. Just look at that. Is it he cheated or he got to win? Cause they ain't got shiznit. I'm about to run out of fuel. Yeah, it's a good spot right there, Gustavo. It's a real good spot. You better land while you can. We're gonna be at the airport anyways to restart. What are other people doing? Man, I wish I can we can get this like all the time, bro. I guess in due time we will. We have so many people, regardless, we're gonna have an average of like 15, 20 balloons on a daily, morning and night, so definitely gonna draw a lot of attention. And the more we fly, the more they talk, the more people want to join. Oh yeah, there's that wind. Oh yeah, there's the wind at 1,600 feet. And now I gotta drop real quick because you're gonna bring me into the woods over there. I just need a little push. Crazy, man. Yeah, I'm dropping her. No bottleneck necessary or needed, bitch. We got not as easy as people think. Oh, dingle dork ass me. Bro. Alright, Gustavo just landed. Good landing, good landing. What kind of wind you got? That thing is flowing, son. I want a piece of that. Oh, look at Valdez. Valdez, look at you, bro. Okay. Hell yeah. What's going on over there with T-White? With the power lines, boy. Shit. We got to drop quick. was a very hard hit fucking landing there, guys. Holy shit. Alright, so are you gone, Gustavo? Hey man, thank you for joining us, brother. That was fun. Same time tomorrow night, we'll be in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, so unless y'all just want to take off from here. That car was just, you're all here anyways, huh? That guy cheating over there. I'm gonna go see if I can send him a friend request real quick. I'll be back. Oh wait, get off. Stop. Oh, what the hell? What? Okay. Can I not find? Okay. Accept. I'm trying to send Brady W a friend request, but it's not letting me. That's weird. Can somebody add him or send him a message or something? That's crazy. Need to add T-White too. Where you at? Hold on. I'm gonna try to add. I don't know why this thing don't be working for me. That's not right neither. No. Oh crap! Come on, man. Okay, and then his is what? Brady W. Alright, I sent him a friend request. Alright, yeah, another quick flight. We'll just start from here. Where we already at. Oh, buddy. It's gonna be a long walk for you, cuz. There's two people over there. Oh, that's you. What's that? Hold on. Hold on. Y'all gonna have me come over there, man. Hold on. I can't get out the arrow crap. We're gonna do one more. I'll be back in a minute, guys. Yeah, Mike's muted. I've been talking all kind of. Well, what the? Thank you, T-Way. So illegal. Overburn like a mofo. That little part looks like the Gulf in the Florida, the East Coast, the Gulf. Look at that shit, bro. Oh Lord. Dude, that's like hella close. Wow. We're like so fucking close, bro. What the fuck? It won't let me comment on your stuff, bro. It won't let me comment. You got to put it in not made for kids. There's like certain restrictions on stuff like that. I guess the helicopter guy got bored. Huh. Yeah, he over there now. It's in the settings when you're set. You just have to fingle faggle with it. Yeah, that dude, I guess he got bored. Yeah, and also when you do that, your videos don't automatically play during search and browse, so that also keeps viewers from going to your stuff. And like, if you want to have it in a small window, if it's on for kids, it automatically stops it. Man, it got calm up here, didn't it? I'm at 6,500 feet. don't think I ever flown this close to anybody before like this. Like steady. Dude, that's hella close. Oh no, what happened? The game crashed again, didn't it? That's crazy. Well, it says you right here next to me, but I don't. I hear you, but I don't see you. What the fuck? Like, I don't even. Oh, there you are. What the hell happened? Son, this dude got a jet. This dude's about to be flying around with a damn jet on us. Oh, Lord have mercy. Dude's got the Boom XB, bro. This dude's about to be like freaking sound barriers in our fucking ears here in a minute. Whatever happened to Valdez? Like, he just like disappeared. Like, he was there for a moment and then was gone. So far on the tour, Clemson, South Carolina has had the most hot air balloons, 6. So I'd say that's a pretty good, damn good accomplishment. I'm gonna call it, you know, his nickname is Ghost. Don't worry, you're gonna earn yours, T-White, somehow. It'll happen naturally. Yeah, I'm watching from your perspective, Chips. You definitely have a lot less haze than I do on mine, on yours than I do on mine. I've got like a shitload of haze. Hey, tomorrow, if y'all get a chance, try to like invite one friend that the Crash Bandit. Damn. Oh shit. Oh damn. That's, I don't know. I don't know if we want to use the crash word, but maybe something bandit. But see if y'all can get one friend that plays Microsoft. Even if you've already talked to them, but hey, look. Maybe we can try to get 8 balloons tomorrow night. We're going to be at Myrtle Beach, okay? So, it's a good little spot. Yes, 12. Oh, they had somebody chime in earlier on the comments. Said they got people that they are from Brazil, and there's like a group of 4 of them. So, I mean, that'll be 8, 10 people consistently at the moment, you know, close to it. Okay, I think Brady's gone. He is literally 21 plus nautical miles and speeding away. Going to fly. So they got a group over there. See, I like how they took out a couple of the servers. Like, that's why you don't see Western or something else of it, because people were complaining that they weren't seeing hardly nobody. So it actually makes it a little better. You're seeing more people. Yeah, it's almost that time, guys. Almost that time to call it a night. Almost 10:30. Do about 2-hour flights, streams, give or take. Of course, I do about 30 minutes prior because I like to kind of get things going. So yeah, the next 19 minutes, I'm already going to be looking for a spot to land. I see some fields up here. Jump over the water. But I'm chilling with the 18 knot easterly wind. Not really, bro. There's some pretty decent spots out here. I mean, we're at the rate I'm going. Yeah, I can make it. So I guess tomorrow, would y'all want to do a hare and hound or another try to land or get to a target? Do hare and hound. We'll figure out. I guess I was it last time, so we'll just let whoever else, let y'all decide, or whoever's there at the moment. I think do that, or we could do the target zone area. Somebody just flew by. I don't know who it was. Oh, that's Brady. That dude slewed his way over here. Y'all catching a whole different flow of wind down there, huh? Chips, it looks like you're kind of holding steady. T-White's dropping, so it may look like he's got more of a different turn on me, because this can't be very deceptive in depth without shadow, but you do look like you're going underneath me a little more. I'm still tracking at 19 knots, 10 ground speed, which I got some areas up here I'm going down on here a little while. Shit, I can't even see my boy. Where you at, son? I see you now. Now he's going a whole different direction now. No, you're not going outside because you don't know how to stay out the grass. No. Sorry. You can get them out all you want to. But yeah, it's gonna get to the point where we get so many balloonists, we're all gonna have to just pick one specific balloon livery, so nobody has the same one, unless it gets to that point. I guess you've already claimed orange, chips, whatever you decide you want to claim, and I'll claim mine, and then that'll be our primary. It's okay to swap every now and then, but once we get all these simmers, a little different story. I mean, don't get me wrong, they do have like duplicate balloons, you know, like Remax and Rainbow Riders and stuff like that, but you know, hopefully they'll start coming up with some more new liveries. Yeah, absolutely great problem to have, my boy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you have two different ones. Like, this is my I just love the powder blue. So this is like my secondary. My main one is the red, white, and blue one that I had. I just like the design and the color of it. Hi, baby. So we officially named the balloon tribe. Alright, where y'all at? There and there. Okay, now it's getting ready time to get ready for a landing. So we're gonna move you over. I gotta figure out how to do the free look without having to have that stupid thing in my way. Unless I do it like, oops, nope. No, wrong. Unless I can do it like this. Oh, okay, so that's how they do that. I just put it on my other screen. Cool. Awesome. I can move around freely now. Where are y'all? Oh, y'all still above me. Good to know. No, I'm just gonna... Okay, move my mouse. Now I can't. Okay. See, I'm still learning. Hey, quit doing it. Hold on. Well, that's lame. That's okay. That's no fun. All right, back to the original. Oh, for fuck's sake. No. Bro, we about to fight. You ever seen what a city slash coon ass country boy fucking does when they get mad? You misclicked that. What? I'm so confused. We're almost there now. Yeah, almost there. Almost there. What, some more? Oh, you clean yourself. I'm not gonna catch you and disturb you with that. I love my cat to death, but sometimes she just be like, yeah. She likes to go outside, but she likes to eat the grass, which our landscaping people, they put shit on there out there that got her sick before, so pretty much have to monitor her every time we go outside, and she doesn't listen. We go outside, and then she whines about it. You know? Oh, you slewed. I didn't even see it. Oh well. Where'd you go? Be careful bottlenecking your balloon there, chips. Well, somebody just come flying by with a jet. Let me guess. So we about to land anyways, bruh. It is pretty. It's very pretty. Alright. Yeah, that's what them X-Boom jets do. When they first unveiled it, the Friday Microsoft Flight Simulator people that they fly every Friday, they had a special community flight of it, so everybody was in that bitch going. I got out of there after like 20 minutes. I couldn't deal with that shit. I mean, constant, just. It's like, oh my god, I gotta get on now. Look like he coming around to do another flyby, so y'all get ready. That's 16.1 nautical miles and approaching fast. Alright, he's at 15.7 approaching. Sound like they're getting ready to shoot down a target or some shit. Right, he's under 15. Coming in hot, get ready. He's climbing to 10,000 feet, 11,000. Yeah, he's getting ready to do a drop down on us. Who else is with him behind him? Got wings. He's flying back there. Yeah, he's about to come swoop down on us. Y'all get ready to hold your ears, bro. Yeah. What a great opportunity. To catch this in action now. Where the hell my boy at? Way down there? God dang. Where you at, my boy? Where you at, Brady? Come on. Here he comes. I think he's trying to. Yeah, we got that on camera. At least I got it. Shit. Yeah, boy. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't mad at him. Alright, here we go. We gotta focus now. I gotta get ready to land. I've already been kind of descending for a moment already. I see Chips is already down there somewhere. Said he down there somewhere. Oh, yeah. I'm looking for Brady. Oh, absolutely hype reel. Don't worry, I'll be making another one in a little while. I'm just going to promote the video I put already out. Alright, see these fields over here? That's where I'm going. Straight to these fields over here. Gotta find this fool. Oh, he coming back. I think he's coming back. He's getting ready. I don't know where he going, but we about to catch this shit. Come on, bro. One more zip. One more zip. Where you going? Oh no. Yeah, shout out Gustavo. Yo. I think he coming back. Y'all hold on. Trying to get everybody in this one. Come on, bro. Hurry up, Brady. Come zoom by us one more time so I can get this on tape. Man, you got a win down there, huh? What kind of win you got? Oh, he had a whole different plane. He had a whole different plane now. Alright. Oh no, what win you got down there, but I want it. Technically, yeah, we're in the same area. We just kind of landed, took like a 10-minute break, and we ended up flying again. Sometimes we do this. Depends. I'm going to be flying solo tomorrow morning, but everybody's going to be, again, tomorrow night. So I think we're going to do what was called the Hare and the Hound. Pretty much, there's a balloon that takes off first, and it's usually a 2.5 minute window, but I might extend that to about 3.5 just to kind of give the balloon time, the hare balloon, to kind of get a little space. And then pretty much we would be the hounds, and we would have to try to chase and catch, pretty much land as close as you possibly can to the hare balloon without hitting the balloon. So pretty much wherever you first touch, that is your marked location of how close to the balloon. It's just a fun little thing to do. It in real life they have these bean bags, you know, you can sling. They got little tails on them, and you know you can sling them and throw them. And can't do that yet on this game, so we kind of use that as a metaphor-ish, closest to possible with the X, because usually the hair with balloon would lay out an X wherever they landed. And this dude one got a whole other. He got a bush plane. Dude, the FAA about to have your hide, son. And then like today, we tried to go over the stadium. Well, obviously that failed. So it's just some fun stuff. But Chips is way over there. Man, hey, just tell your people, Gustavo. Tell them to come on through. The more, the merrier, brother. And like I said at the end, like while the Albuquerque Festival is actually happening, that's when we're going to do a 9-day event. And I want to do a charity of some sort. Even if it's to help one family or something. I don't know. Just a charity to kind of give back. So, you know what I mean? Like, that'll be pretty badass. Alright, I completely have got no win now again. Yeah, invite everybody, Gustavo. Tell you people, even if they haven't flown hot air balloons yet, tell them to come give it a try. They'll like it. It's addicting. Once you understand and you know how to fly and you know the pretty much the mechanics behind the whole thing, it's so addicting. Like it's like nothing else. And especially if you've flown before. A lot of people don't understand, man. They just don't. And it's funny because the simmers, when they see us fly around, they freak out, like you witnessed it today. Sometimes they even join you, like they did today. You know, now he out there, he's flying, it got him something to do. You know, he's just enjoying the sights and views. What the hell? Oh, you down. I'm like, where'd you go as you landed? Okay. Safe landings there, my boy. And I got this dude here about to hit my bottom of the basket. Oh, you cool. You landed right in the circle, too. That's pretty nice. Yeah, I'm going for this field right here. That's where I'm going. And it's cool that, like, we're not just, like, gaining fellow balloonists and passionate, like, simmers from just the United States. Like, you know, we got from other countries joining, too, and that's freaking amazing. Like, who'd ever thought? Like, I honestly thought nobody would really give a shit about this. But look at this. Like, you are breaking so many FAA rules right now, dude. Like, you would have a fighter jet on you right now, son. I'm just saying. I mean, I don't give a shit, but it's a pretty nice shot. It's all about fun, man. Now, if it's in real life, it'd be a different story. Well, I'd fucking come hunt you down and find you. I'm a nice guy until you fuck up my life or fuck up my money. You fuck up my life or money. No. We don't do that. And good luck landing there, Chips. I'm gonna be watching you from this side. Well, I got this big juicy field ahead of me, or fields. Big juicy bite, like some steak. Just Might go about closer to the road so my crew people won't have hell trying to get to me there. Oh yeah, he's getting videos and pictures, absolutely. That's what I'm saying. The more we fly and the more people we bring along, it's going to draw the attention of everybody, and that's good because that just makes us, like I said, we're becoming the UFO conspiracy of hot air balloons for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Because honestly, never have they really had a group of balloons just fly around, especially doing what we're doing right now. We're doing a whole tour of the States, and then after that, we're doing the world. But we're literally involved of making sim history. Because I never thought about that in the way I did. Is it weird? I don't know. This is cool though. I don't give a fuck. Alright, my boy landing. Oh, that's a soft little baby landing right there, boy. Little soft baby landing. Holy shit, man. Look at you. Alright. Good job. Leave it up to me to be the last one up here, huh? Hey, Mr. Plane. You spraying for mosquitoes? It's about that time. Especially down here in the bayou. Lord. Down here in the bayou, it be 90 degrees. Why is she wearing a hoodie and long sweatpants and stuff? Because of the mosquitoes? Shit. You ever see people in the bayou why they got clothes on, like jackets and all that? Because of mosquitoes. Alright. Good night, y'all. Great flight, y'all. We set a record, set a gold record today, guys. And shout out to everybody watching. And look, I'll see y'all in the morning. I'll be by myself, but y'all want to join me? Come ride shotgun. It's all love, and man, thank y'all. Like, I got a feeling this is gonna be bigger than I ever imagined, and then the balloon side is gonna get more attention when it comes to this stuff. And who knows, it might reach out to us and be like, hey, would y'all like to help out? Well, yeah. I mean, shit. But yeah, y'all get some sleep. I'll be landing here shortly. Good night, and I'll talk to y'all. See y'all tomorrow night. Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, guys. Hare and the Hound. Who's going to be the hare? You'll find out tomorrow. Good night, y'all. I'm gonna turn my mic off anyway. So you have a good night. Once I land this baby. That's all. So stupid.